We're going for worst voice.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Zalrok. I hope you all have a good time. I'm streaming D&D, and I am the DM. I hope you all enjoy.
You're over here, and y'all and Callan are over here just like being mean to yourselves. That's not nice.
It must be because you're here, Luciano.
I bring the mood in the room down.
Well,
Alright, now
you do
Hello
peace
there,
and conflict,
cogs and butter. Welcome to the table.
Well, look, I do
enjoy.
peace and conflict at the same university as you. We should be like cooperating and stuff. And you're over here murdering people.
Well, I mean, you do study the war
guys.
aspect.
Hey, everybody. It's game time.
very quickly, because Discord just beeps all the time for me. Is there a way to turn that off?
Yes, in settings, I could do a quick Zaltorial. I'm fine with this. So go to user settings, notifications. You can enable or disable in notifications there, and if you scroll down, it allows you to mute user outgoing and everything down in the notifications, and then you make sure to save when you change something.
I'm gonna enable desktop notifications. Where is it? Sounds, right? Mute, right? I need to mute.
User settings. It's the gear icon next to into the mute or deafen button.
I'm in user settings, and I've gone to notifications.
Yes, and then as you scroll down, there's all the things that message, deafen, undeafen, mute, unmute, all that stuff. You change it to gray, and then it'll stop making noises.
Change all of them to gray?
Yes, if you want to.
You can have silent Discord.
Oh.
Yes. Is secretly a tria. I don't know what that is. I hope you ever played 5e and 2e? Well,
it made a song for us now. All right.
Well,
cool. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So that all worked out.
I've never played 2e. That's what most people on your game know me as. You guys know a person named Tria? Because they're here in chat. Or Tria? Well, I have no avoid. To answer that question, I've played a lot of 5e. In fact, this game is 5e.
Are other people talking, or is it quiet?
It is quiet.
Just want to make sure.
I think right now it's quiet.
Okay.
Either that or it's just us.
Oh, all right. Just me and you.
Also,
and
I am on push to talk, so you won't hear me unless I actually unmute myself.
Close to a changeling in 2e? Well, I don't know what those rules were, so sorry about that. Anyway. So, last time, the group that was in the game last time, you guys were going through the forested hills and had managed to fight off 4 orcs without dying horribly. And
That we did. And we took their heads and spiked their bodies.
Yes, but I'm wondering if you guys had went and used it as either did you guys go back to the guild hall or did you guys just stay in the forest?
I think we decided that at some point we wanted to go back to the guild hall with the heads and stuff. But I'm not sure.
We definitely wanted to go back to the guild hall. At the very least, if those of us who talked about this were like, yeah, going back wouldn't be a bad idea.
We got rid of the moldy heads.
No problem,
stuff,
no void.
Yeah, we
Thank
want
you
to
for
turn
being
in
here.
and get our reward.
But guys, you're supposed to deal with
possibly
10
weapons and
things.
whatnot.
That's only like less than half, though.
I don't think we get a reward till we're done with the entire mission.
Well, we've done 4 of the quests. Do we have to do all the quests in order to get our reward?
We've done 4 parts of the quest. The quest is to get rid of, one way or another, 10 different compadres chilling in the forest. So we got rid of 4 by, murderizing them.
So can we threaten to give them a advance on that reward?
Probably will have to finish the quest there. Jem, what are you saying? Zal? Do we have to finish the whole quest?
Yes.
So maybe we just want to camp out.
I mean, you're all level 2. You can camp out and rest and regain spell slots and everything. So.
I'm certainly fine with camping out.
I am as well.
Hello, Luciano.
I
see
won't
you
try
there.
to oppose other folks if folks feel strongly about us camping out. I do think that there's a reason. If I'm speaking in character, I just got a good feeling about going back to the guild hall. We might meet a new face, so to speak.
You can't know that.
Consider it a bardic hunch.
Ah.
I mean, I do need to get materials for my spells anyhow, so maybe that's not the worst idea.
So in character, I would just be like, we have 4 heads, cut off heads. They're like meat, right? And it's, warm weather. They might get all kinds of shapes and shadinesses before we actually bring them back. And I'm just not really eager to see that. We could just get rid of them as soon as possible. Chill out, sleep in actual beds and stuff like that.
Or we could add more.
You cut off.
Stack. Add more heads to that stack.
I mean, Luciana, you guys seem to be assuming that I'm that bad of a storyteller if I can't have someone come in from the other part of the forest.
I didn't want to break the 4th wall and kill the immersion.
You All right, so
it is a bit hilarious though. Quite, just as an off topic, that you see us here all struggling, as level 1s and 2s, struggling with those orcs, and then someone just goes and has a little night walk around in the woods just like that on their own. It just I don't know. It just sounds funny.
I say we stay the night and then we go and add more heads to our collection, so that way we can bring them all the heads at once.
I'm perfectly fine with that, if that's what everyone else wants to do, provided we still get a nice long rest. That way, in case anyone else almost dies again, I can use my magical musical prowess to keep y'all from dying.
One question. If I were to skin the orcs, would that count as leather?
Your leather face, maybe? Character.
I need leather for one of my spells.
Actually, Galen, like that video.
Yeah, you don't have a spell focus.
Yeah, if you have a spell focused, it
I
replaces
said I need
all
leather
need.
for one of my spells for the mage
No,
armor.
no. Like that video
Yeah,
I
if you have a spell
showed
focus, you
on.
don't need the leather.
Yes. You're a sorcerer. You're technically a spell focus on your own as long as you have one. Spell focuses replace
If there's someone
certain
talking
materials
right now, because I have the Twitch stream pulled up, if there's someone talking, we can't hear them. And by someone, I mean the strange, mysterious voice that guides us along our adventures.
Again?
What?
Alright. Didn't you want to try to go into another chat? What did you want to try?
Never mind. I need cured leather. So even if I could skin the orcs, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, but with 5th edition, unless it's an item that has a gold piece value or is used up, you don't need the actual component if you have a spell focus.
I don't think I do.
What class are you?
Sorcerer.
Yeah, you would probably have a component pouch then, I think.
You
Welcome
should
back.
you should have gotten a spell focus in your starting equipment, Galen. You had either a choice of that or a component pouch. Also, I decided to just go, fuck it, I'll just go no push to talk this time. Hopefully this works.
Okay.
So it works, that's good. I'm happy about this. Alright, so yeah, Galen, you don't need you don't need components as long as you have the spell focus.
Yeah, the only time you need components in 5th edition is if the item has a gold piece value or it's used up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they made it a lot easier for you don't have to find 6 heads and eyes and newt and stuff like that.
That's
So for
convenient,
the-
I don't have to skin the orcs. Should I skin the orcs anyway?
It sounds like you really want to skin the orcs, and if you really want to skin them, I say you should, but for the sake of moving the story along, I say we vote on what we do. I'm going to abstain from voting because I'm fine either way. But can everyone who votes to camp the night, can y'all chime in and say yes?
I say yes, and then I go and skin the orcs.
Does anyone else vote to stay the night in the western area?
I vote we stay. Perhaps we'll run across more to kill, and we can always put up watches.
At this point, I turn to Elfie just to make sure that Elfie's cool with the decision. You wanna stay the night, or do you feel really strongly about going back to the town?
Well, if they sleep, no, never mind. We'll stay. It's all fine. Let's just stay.
Cool. So we're gonna have our long rest over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Or-
That'll give me more time to skin the orc.
Also,
Right.
democracy.
Killin, for skinning orcs, I require a check from you. That would be I'm gonna go with survival check, because skinning would be survival, eh? Right? Of course, right. Also, for some stupid reason, my pen has decided to not work.
I heard rolling.
Do you know how to make the check? Hafferson? Can't say your name.
You can say my name.
I can't say your character's name.
It's Grafenstetten.
Hraffensten. Do you know how to make the check?
How do I make it in the program?
So on your character sheet, there's a section when in your character sheet there's a section called core. Then when you go to core, it's where you see all of like your attacks and all your spells and stuff. Where your spells are, if you look to the left, you're gonna see a whole bunch of like just single words and numbers next to them. Go over to that and then click on survival.
I think I know the problem.
Of what?
The muting problem. Could you all check out, make sure that you're not muting me when you're talking?
How do we do that?
It's in
Actually,
voice
just keep talking. Just keep talking. Say something.
It's in
Say something.
when I speak and when others speak, there's like two things. You can turn those off and then they'll and that should fix the accidental muting problem.
Okay. No, I can hear you when I talk, and I can hear you when others talk, so it should be fine for me.
If you ever have a hard time hearing someone in the little voice chat area, you can also increase the volume at which their audio comes through. If you go over to their icons and you left click, you're going to see a thing that says user volume. And also, I wanted to see if, since Hraffensten did not roll a very strong survival check, I wanted to see if I could offer some assistance and also roll.
Then yes, you can roll and help them out.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Does a 21 work?
Yes, because that 3 wouldn't have worked at all.
I sort of figured, and I didn't want to leave our dear friend. I don't want to leave people out in the cold, so we were able to skin the orcs.
Yes, you're able to skin the orcs together, because otherwise, would have just completely ruined all of the leather from the orc skin and not have gotten anything.
Also, I like that we're just cool with like humanoid monsters giving us leather, especially because we're a fairly monstrous team. I think it's nice to see where our morals are at.
Just pray you don't run into any orcs in town. They might not take pleasantly to that.
Oh, thanks. Look at these beautiful hides.
And unfortunately, we are hunter short, but that is fine.
So can I wear these hides, or do they give like benefits now, or what?
Unless you work them into armor or something else, they are just hides from dead orcs.
Okay, I guess I'll have to wait to get back into town for that.
Indeed. Alright, so, you guys do your long rest, because, Elfie is an elf. Their long rest is only 4 hours compared to everyone else's.
So I get to steal everyone's pocket, or like pick everyone's pocket while they're asleep or something, or what's going on here?
If you want to do that, you'd have to do a sleight of hand check if you want to do that.
Wouldn't we also be able to make a dexterity save against it?
Probably be perception, actually.
Can we make a perception saving throw? I don't know if that would work.
A perception check to see if you catch the thieving elf from stealing.
Well, I mean,
stuff?
we could just make it so that it's against our paladin, which is our perception anyway. Sorry, I was reading things.
Yes.
Idly, and you do need to mention something before I rest. I would move away from the group and light candles and incense and strip out of my armor and just sit there and like chanting to myself in Abyssal.
All right.
Just had to mention that.
Yes. All right. Well, that's going on. I wonder, do I? All right. So as that's happening, what is the rest of you guys doing?
Morthos is just chilling. He's making sure that everyone's doing all right. He's not being super talkative. He's also setting up a campfire.
Bard not being super talkative, even though that's his entire personality, being really talkative.
Well, look, he already established a precedent by making sure that we do things democratically, okay? He's doing his best.
I know, I'm just ripping into you for being one of the most talkative characters in the entire game.
I mean, honestly, I'm a fan of that because, like, my other character is very untalkative. Talking is his whole not thing. It's like the exact opposite of what he does.
Alright. All right. So
What's everyone else doing right now? Although it looks like one of our characters might be unable to speak because it looks like they're worried if they turn on their audio, they'll get background noise, which is fair.
All right, Kaylin, just role play in the chat for now.
It wouldn't be a bad idea if someone agrees to read it whenever they do things in the chat, because on Twitch, so our DM's icon is over the bottom. It's like over the most recent chat
Actually,
message.
that's fine because now it's gone. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, I suppose it's gone now, but I can still. I think I'm probably just a few seconds behind, so it'll probably just mysteriously vanish.
This is fine. I'm just sleeping using orc skins, blankets. It's never fine. It's always fine. Try it. It's always fine. It's always fine. Tree tail? I can't say her name, I'm sorry. And then you die. That's why I play D&D. Except food and coffee and booze. Those are fine. Considering that the elf meditates, but then again, you can always just vote on who gets watch.
Do you guys want to do this the American way through democracy?
Then again, there's no such thing as America within this game world, so.
Do we want to do? Look, we can. I guess we can establish a new form of government. Okay, a democracy on this strange continent. Well, okay, we had a volunteer to take first watch. Thanks, Hraffenston.
All right. So, now to go over to Dalen's care. As you guys are setting up for camp and everything, Dalen is going through the forest from where she had crash landed, and from the shipwreck over here, and from when you guys were fighting the orcs, from when you guys had left the guild hall over to where you guys had fought the orcs around here, I would say it took her around several hours to get to where you are, and then you see her coming in lost and confused, coming through the forest. Right, Chrissy, this is where you introduce your character.
Who are you? Hello? I come in and busted and have just gone through a near-death experience, so in sort of gladiator clothes, but looking kind of bedraggled, looking confused, and comes stumbling into you, exhausted. Just sort of jump in like that. I have a trident and a battle axe and a shield, so I'm obviously a fighter. I'm obviously someone who's tough. Someone want to speak up for Hraffenstein?
Hraffenston just said, "Halt! That's far enough, stranger. Who are you?" And at this point, Morthos steps in, well aware that you're probably not a native to this land, and thus not someone who we should be prepared to murder at first opportunity. And I step between the Goliath and the Triton, and say, "Hey, you all right? You look like a little worse for wear there."
I was in a ship. There was a shipwreck. There was a storm. Where I am now. Where is this place?
Our companion asks, "A ship? Where is this ship?" And I look at you, eyes filled with sympathy, and say, "If you need to rest, you can rest here. Provided you mean us no harm, I will convince the others, assuming I can, assuming they're not super ready to murder you. I can convince them to let you relax with us. Although I am weary myself, a warrior coming at us, even with our numbers advantage, is not something that I am super excited for. And my companion is insisting that you show us the ship first. I'm going to ask the others what they think, because I feel like if you've come all this way, it's not really fair to ask you to go back and then possibly come back here again. I feel like that's a lot.
I want to know where the ship is. It's ours. And I sort of point towards where I came from. And as far as I know, it's at the bottom of the sea. If you want to see it, I think I'm the only one who could breathe underwater, which is probably why I'm one of the only ones who survived.
I'm not sure what exact time this is taking place. Is it taking place during our sleep watches or what? Sorry.
This is happening like 4 hours into the long rest.
That would mean basically that I would already.
You cut out there at the end, Elfie.
I was asked, else 4 hours plus 4 hours.
Can't understand you, elf woman.
Am I cutting off?
Yes.
Yes.
Go better now?
Yeah.
Alright. Since it's 4 hours, wouldn't that I am awake again?
Yes.
So I would basically just wake up the moment the warrior.
Yes.
Yeah. So as this discussion's been going on, our Goliath friend has been growing impatient, and I look at him wearily because I am not a fan of how unsympathetic he is towards someone who's clearly injured and who probably won't try to murder us. I have no reason to trust our potential new friend over here, but at the same time, I'm aware of the fact that this person's not very likely to injure us, and to give them another reason to not try to do anything to us, I'm going to look at them and say, hey, I can heal you. I'm going to vote that you can stay here and rest. I'm going to assume that if you rest, we can at the very least travel to the coast together. I have a feeling that if you agree to travel with us to the coast, that will incentivize one of my companions to vote with me and to give you temporary protections at the very least. Also, I can tell that you look capable, so I'm interested in you aiding us and in us aiding you. So don't try to murder us, please. I have a feeling that if you did, probably wouldn't go very well for anyone.
No ill will towards you. I do not wish bloodshed. If you give me leave to rest, I can try to take you back, but the truth is I'm not sure I could find my way back. The confusing to me. I am not used to traveling.
I understand, and if it was up to me, you wouldn't have to go all the way back, at the very least not right now. I'm going to ask my companions to vote. I say that we give our new potential friend over here with the fancy armor
Sorry
leave.
to interrupt you. But who of us is actually awake? Because you are awake.
Yeah.
Capstan is awake. But what about Santan?
It looks like if the three of us are awake, the person who's probably resting would be Mr. Darkbeast. I don't know how Krakistan rests, because Krakistan is a bugbear, if I remember correctly.
He's probably just curled up by where his ritual he'd done his ritual earlier in the night.
I can ask someone to go and wake him.
No. Let him. Come on.
Okay. Well, in that case, then it would be
you
the
want
three
to
of
be
us
all
voting.
nice to the stranger coming to us, and then you want to wake us up, and we were the ones fighting together and dying together. That's just not nice.
I understand. I just feel like it would be nice if we murdered as few people as possible. Now, I'm ready to murder. You guys saw that, like, hey, when it comes to the murdering, I'm here. I'm living for it. I just
You will find, strangers, that if you try to kill me, I am not easy to kill. Others have tried, and it is their blood that was shed.
So
I
it looks.
will not try to harm you, but I do not wish to be harmed in return.
So I'm gonna go and see if we can. I'm gonna go ahead and vote to give the stranger a chance to rest, catch their breath. At this point, it looks like Hraffenstein's also voting to let her rest. Elfie, what say you?
Don't like that stranger here once I'm. In fact, if you would all sleep, I would probably have a lot of fun for no reason that I would.
You're kind of cutting out there just a little bit. I was able to catch most of that, but I couldn't quite catch what you decided to vote to do.
I did vote. God,
Yeah, you're still cutting out.
that's so weird. That didn't happen before, though, did it?
It happened a little bit. There are times when it's like less severe. Like just now, I was able to hear everything you said with no cuts. It's just before that the things were cutting out, which is
Let me.
frustrating.
How about now? Is it better now?
Yes.
All right, I see what the problem is then. Okay. Because it had the automatically determined input sensitivity turned off for some weird reason, and then it doesn't work.
All right. Cool. Oh, our bugbear companion is speaking the words of nightmares. Cool. Always a good sign.
Listen, I am too exhausted to hurt anyone, to be honest, even if I desperately wanted to. These woods are very strange to me, and I've been afraid to try to sleep.
Well,
A few hours is all I need.
I just woke up, so you're fine to sleep. I will stay awake. I will take guard.
Thank you.
At this
You've
point,
been
I am
very
also going to go and rest. So it looks like Iseth is gonna be. It looks like Elfie is gonna be keeping watch for a little bit. Cool.
Oh,
What about Raffenstein? Isn't Raffenstein still awake?
Raffenstein's also still awake. That's true. So it looks like it'll be the two of y'all keeping watch while Beast, Morthos, and a name Odalion. I don't know how to pronounce that. Our new companion.
My name is Odalin.
Odalin. while the three of us go rest, and then after this, we'll be able to continue our adventure.
Oh, Odalin, completely exhausted, basically just falls down where she stands and goes to sleep, too exhausted to do anything else.
Okay, so when everyone sleeps, I totally go over to this new person and check out what's all in the pockets there. I'm not taking anything, but I'm really curious what's in it. So can I roll for that?
To check their pockets, that would be a... That would be a sleight of hand check. No, that would be an investigation check. Never mind me.
At this point, I offer up a prayer to whatever deity is listening, and I ask that we have a uneventful next 4 hours of rest, that no spooky, scary monsters try to ambush us.
Okay, wait, where is this check? Where is this investigation? Oh, there we go. Do I have any advantage? People are
No.
sleeping.
It's just a normal roll.
Okay.
What would that be? What would that go up against? Would Odalin have to roll a save, or would it just go up against their passive wisdom?
Well, considering that she's not stealing anything, she's basically just looking at Odolin's
You know, you can't blame
inventory,
me. There's
basically.
a stranger coming into the camp, you know, just being like, and I'm like, you know, I just want to make sure that there's not some weird stuff in there that just can, you know, potentially harm us while, you know, we're sleeping and stuff. I mean, we have
I'm
already killed
completely
our
exhausted,
orders.
so
Yeah.
the chances of me waking up now that I've finally been able to rest after a very harrowing experience, not all of which I've talked about, I think I'm waking up for much.
So what's in there?
So you basically find bolts, an explorer's pack, and everything that's in those, a disguise kit, and a pouch of 135 gold pieces.
All right. Okay, so I'll just go back, you know, take out my trusty short sword and look around and just stay in guard. Actually, I should because Wood Elf has this ability to just like vanish in the woods. I'll just vanish in the woods and like look and watch people.
This requires a stealth roll, though.
Yeah. Wait.
With advantage because it's nighttime. Well, as long as you're not in the firelight, you'll get advantage.
Yeah, but I'm not. There.
Yeah, you're basically invisible now. No one will be able to see you. With your friendly D&D buddies.
It's very practical, you know. You can like guard the people and no one can see you, so if someone attacks them, I can like surprise attack back and stuff. It's actually pretty convenient.
Yeah, then Morthos knows the word was betrayal. All right.
As Morthos lays down to sleep, he thinks back over the things that he heard Mr. Beast or Kirkastan speaking, and he quietly wonders if he heard it correctly. If he did, then an ominous chill goes down his back.
He also understood all the prayers he was doing then too. It was basically just like trying to strengthen his resolve, strengthen his spirit to hold something back. You're not entirely sure what.
This adventure just got a lot more interesting.
All right then. This is a very interesting thing of amazingness, I guess. I just rolled a really good luck roll for you guys, and I guess you don't get something in the night. Way to go!
My prayer worked.
It was good because getting caught with your pants down, aka out of armor, is a bad thing.
Zalrok, can I ask you a favor and just to move your icon a little bit because it's just blocking name of the other person. Down at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you reading it on the stream?
I'm watching the stream on mute. Is that bad?
Yeah, because there's secrets on the stream that you guys should know about.
Oh, sorry. I'll take it off.
Well, I could still have the stream up, just don't look at it.
It's like the Ark of the Covenant. You just gotta make sure you close your eyes.
Yes. Alright, so the night goes, pretty, safe, I guess. And, yeah, you all wake up refreshed after a good night's sleep. You're all ready for more questing.
Oh,
As
I
I-
wait.
Sorry.
Go.
As I wake up, I go back to make sure that our fire is properly taken care of. In the night, it was a valuable thing to help us see in the dark, but now it's useless and it attracts attention, so I properly put it out.
So I wake up and for the first time kind of get a good look around at my strange new companions. But I'm used to strange companions, so I'm okay with that. And seeing as Morthos is up, over to him and ask, I wonder, what is this place? I am new here.
I look over at her, and as a foreigner to these lands myself, I hope I didn't just assume the wrong gender. I look over at them and I quietly say, I'm a foreigner to these lands myself, but it appears to be a largely unsettled continent aside from folks that lots of people would say are monstrous, but I prefer to call them misunderstood. Over here, a tiefling like myself is able to find acceptance and also companions, and I think that's nice. We don't judge people based off of their appearance. Some of my companions do, I think, after a second of thinking, and then say that over here, you're able to make a name for yourself based off of your skills, which is something that's very nice.
You are all free here to go as you please.
Not always, but sometimes. Also, I'm somehow echoing. Let me see if I can fix that.
They all seem to be echoing for some reason. I
Did
thought
not
it was
know.
the acoustics of the forest.
It might be that I think some people are broadcasting on Twitch as well, so you might have to check that. It's go to the gear and go down to turn off all broadcasting.
If I continue, I'm pretty sure I'm still echoing. I need to see if I can correct that. For now, I'm gonna mute myself.
It could also be Roll20, so make sure to turn that off.
Okay, I can do that. Probably. All right, did that fix it? No.
No, instead you left the game.
Okay, so don't turn that off.
I just did a thing. I have no idea if it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure it didn't. I'm gonna keep exploring options because I have honestly no idea what's going on. This is not a thing that happened before, to my knowledge. Gonna have to see if I can fix that.
I hope it's not me.
Yeah, I think it's just the people that have the need to turn the things off. I see speakers by their faces. Odalyn.
I've muted myself on Roll20.
I also muted myself, but for some reason, I'm pretty sure I can still hear my own echo.
I think that might be Rafnensteinen.
You have a little speaker next to you too, also Zalrok on Roll20.
I do.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Good. That might have been me, to be perfectly honest. There we go.
Also, so Harafinston said something just now, not just now, but a moment ago, that I want to make sure folks see. This land is called a word I can't pronounce in my language.
I'm so glad I learned about this now instead of, having you talk to me about this, Kaylin. Kaylin, keeping secrets from the DM? Bad player, bad.
The only, it looks like at this point, three out of 4 folks are awake.
Wait. Why 4? Why not?
That's more.
Aren't we 5?
I thought everyone was.
Everyone's awake, but the only person who I haven't heard say anything about what their character is doing now that they're awake is Selfie.
Because Alfie only needs 4 hours of rest compared to the rest of you.
Yeah, basically I was asleep while you were like sitting around and waiting for like the stranger for Odalin to arrive. And then I was just woken up basically because I was, in end of my sleep, and the rest of the time I was just awake, hiding in the shadows. You wouldn't even know I'm there because I'm just like hiding right now.
Typical rogue behavior, really.
Well, I'm sorry, but a rogue tends to act like a rogue.
That's true.
So then you're just chilling. You're not gonna join that we're gradually waking up.
Well, no, you can wake up. I can watch you, in a nice safe distance, sitting there on my tree, looking down, watching what you do, or whatever I'm doing. Just
I love our
I
love our bloodthirsty cleric, our mysterious bugbear barbarian, and our twilight-like elfin rogue.
Well, wait till you get to meet your Fight Club gladiator. So
I'm just a talkative barbarian, and
I see we've picked up someone in the night. Greetings to you.
greetings. My name is Odalin.
I am Chrysanthemum the Black.
Good to meet you, Chrysanthemum.
Someone can actually pronounce my name. Pleasure to meet you.
I do not mean to impose, but I am lost and you have been very kind. Your group has been very kind with you. And at least until we found greater shelter somewhere. Appreciate it. I'm not without skills.
I look to my companions and I whisper to them. Actually, no. Instead of whispering, I call to my companions and ask that we have a second to make a decision. And I encourage us to walk away out of earsight of our potential new companion. And I ask, do you guys think we should tell her about the quest? Because we're not going to be going back to the town, possibly for a little bit. I don't know if they are going to be getting the shelter they seek anytime soon, and I feel it's only fair that we give them a heads up.
You should be including them in this conversation then.
I don't want to assume that all of you are going to agree with me. I just want to give us some time before we make our decision. And I'll be the first person to tell her. Them, I honestly don't know.
Hruffenston says it's need to know. She could stay, she'll be useful.
Those are two
Keep
very
it
different
between
moods.
us.
You're all useful.
Also, I'm still echoing. Sorry, guys.
Isith.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
Yeah, because when you're not pushing to mute, you actually cause echo.
You might want to,
But I have a okay, well, never mind. I'll just mute myself then.
or you could just switch to push to talk. It'd be easier.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
I don't know if I'm pushed to talk. All I know is that when I push, I mute myself. I'm pushed to mute, and when I was pushed to mute last time, it didn't cause echo that I was aware of. It might have, but if it did, I wasn't aware of it.
We don't seem to be echoing now. So
Yeah, but whenever I'm pushed to talk, I get muted for some stupid goddamn reason, and it annoys the fuck out of me. So there's that.
The D&D, the actual D&D gods are looking down on us unfavorably. So at this point, I ask, all right, so I say that we tell our companion. I have no problem including them in the quest. It seems like they're ready to help out. It seems like they're eager to have companionship. Also, this is a strange land. I completely understand why it is that someone would be weary of traveling alone. If y'all are cool with it, then I say we bring them into our band, we tell them the quest, and then we go to get orc hunting. I don't know if we're going to encounter orcs again, but we get to killing or talking to whoever it is we need to kill or talk to. And also, Hrafinston previously said yes as well. So that's 2 votes in favor of keeping our new companion with us.
There's another body to keep to spread out the damage. So yes, I agree as well.
That's 3 votes. What about you, Alfie? What say you? I want to make sure everyone gets to talk.
I will walk behind you, and everything will be fine.
Cool. All right, so at this point, we go back to our companion, and I say, so I'm going to give you I heard an expression someone that my people call an outlander say once. It was we're going to give you the 411, which means we're going to give you the information. We're adventurers on a quest. Right now, the area that we're in is known as the Western the Western Forest. I'm gonna look at my map. Forested Hills. It's known as the Western Zone, the Forested Hills. We are on a quest to either murderize or very politely talk to and somehow get rid of 10 people, 10 creatures from this region. The people in charge of us would prefer that it be kobolds. Doesn't necessarily have to be. We already got rid of 4 orcs by murderizing them. We would like for you to come with us, assuming that's something that you're cool with. We just wanted you to know all the information. We're not going to be going back to the guild hall for a bit. So if you join with us, you're going to be helping us, and it's going to be a lot easier for all of us to stay safe.
Ignore the failed roll of the DM.
That will probably make it easier for us to be safe too.
So Odalyn thinks about this for a moment, processes all of this. I'll go with you.
Excellent.
You may have my axe. I suggest one to walk ahead, as it looks like some of your companions are for battle.
Can you
someone
repeat
like
that
myself.
last word, please? Or like the last sentence?
It appears that you're not as willing, not as ready. The damage that I can take.
Well, given that you're our companion now, I will go ahead and let you know that I am a bard. Our abilities are very often misunderstood. In my case, I like to heal people. I also like to stab things, but I prefer to heal things over stabbing them. It's just that I can do a lot more stabbing than I can do healing. if you're injured, just let me know and I'll get your back, so to speak. You see, if my words sound weird, it's because I learned a lot of my English from what a lot of people in the civilized world would call
It's common, my friend.
I learned common from what a lot of people in this realm call an outlander, which is someone from a very faraway place. So I say very quirky things. But sometimes I cause dogs to bark too, so that's unfortunate. But we are ready. When we start to encounter some enemies, I will assist. I will probably try to talk to them. Because if we cannot murder, I prefer for us to not murder. And apparently that makes me odd, because my companions very much prefer murder, especially one of them. They're very into the murder.
Don't
As you
shove
may
us
have-
all into the same hive.
Well, Elfie is like me, although Elfie very much enjoys potentially stealing things, which is fine. I also like to steal. It's just that I'm not as good at it as Elfie is, so that's fair. You see, I talk too much for me to be able to
Yes, you
sneak up
do.
on people. Well, you know
see
what?
that.
We got a friend, okay? A friend in the woods is always a good thing.
It's like a little when you have the line for the fish, you always like have this little thing that attracts the little fly. We have
Did
the
you
chatty
say
little fly
something
which is in the
about-
front. Very convenient. I
I'm
can stay in the
the
back,
bait.
hidden. The bard talks a lot, and I just end up, seeing how they all charge for the bard, out of their stealth, and I'm behind, and I can just attack them from behind because they're all busy with the bard. Very practical.
Well, you see, sometimes I talk so much that it causes experience physical pain. I once heard someone call that a spell. I don't know if that's what it is, because sometimes when I talk, it helps people feel better. Magic is weird.
Chrysanthemum's gonna just like put his hand around his shoulder and like put it over his mouth. You talk too much.
That's fair.
If we have people to kill, we should get killing them.
Yes, save the chitter chatter for when we get back to the guild hall.
You just want me to go and find other people to talk to.
That would be also an excellent idea.
Right,
As we're walking into the woods, apparently we're about to start an encounter because our background has changed, which is exciting.
Alright, so ignore the fact that's a zombie. It's a swarm of insects. So suddenly, as you guys were having this amazing discussion, a swarm of insects descends upon you.
How big are they?
They're very tiny. It's a medium swarm of insects. So, you guys can put in avatars as tokens and then put them up on the map and then roll for initiative.
I'm trying to see how I can put mine on the map because that's a thing I didn't know I could do.
Do you left click, right click? What do you do?
If you
It doesn't
go
work
on your character sheet, if you go to the bio and info page, you can pull the whatever pictures on there off onto the map.
I don't have a picture from there. Okay. So yeah, I can't do anything.
I also trying to see what I can do here. These are skills that I didn't know I possessed. So this is an interesting experiment.
So I was walking ahead. So assume I'm somewhere right near.
For this, you guys can. If you don't. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick. Okay, yeah, you guys can take your avatars and then have them as a token, I believe. If you have it inside of your have your avatar as like part of your you go into edit, you then upload it as an avatar, and then you could use it as a token.
I missed that. Real life interrupted me for 2 seconds. So let me see if I can figure out how to do this.
Right.
Fine.
For on your character sheet, you go into edit. You then can upload an image as your avatar, and that avatar can then be used as a token.
Ah, excellent.
Okay, so hang on. Let me figure out where that would have been ahead. So here, maybe? I'm a little confused, but
Alright, so now that I have done that, let me see. I'm glad that some of our companions have this, because these are technical skills that I don't have a lot of skills. Technical skills are among the many skills I don't have.
I think you have great skills, Morthos.
I mean, I was able to stop deciding to murder someone, but the fact that that person had a Triton and probably would have defended themselves, I think that also had something to do with it.
Alright, and with those tokens, you guys can
There it is.
use the little gear icon after you click it, and then put in your health, and then you can do your speed and your AC, which makes everything easier. And then, as long as you keep it clicked, you can add it to the initiative roll.
Alright, so now I'm gonna see how I can do the speed.
It's 25, right?
For your character,
Save changes. And then now I'm also gonna go ahead. You wanted us to roll initiative, right?
your speed is 30. Yes. So
Alright. Initiative. I think it rolled. That is not a good. That's not
that
a good
is a
initiative.
terrible roll. That is like a last roll.
What is the roll? Which one is that? Is that the little
For
button?
initiative, it's on your character sheet. It's right next to your armor class, and it's the 2. You click the little word button there.
I'm gonna assume that the red box is the speed one. I
So
think I
I
got that right.
You can have it of
clicked
whatever you want.
initiative. Did something come up?
Yeah, it did. You got a 14. Also, man, our rogue is killing it with these rolls.
Actually, she clicked it 3 times, so
Oh.
I'm taking it to 14.
That's also a nice initiative. Everyone did better than me. Also, did everyone get a 14? No. I didn't get a 14, and the beast, the black, didn't. I thought about saying the name, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. So wait, are we facing one swarm or 2? Because it looks, I see 2 different zombie icons.
Well, it's a group of 7 of them. So have fun, guys.
There's more almost certainly dryad-inspired or nymph-inspired swarms of insects. Those are almost certainly magical in nature.
Well, I didn't have any of the actual token image for Swarm of Insects, so... So, all right. So, actually, you know what? I'm lazy, so I'll just delete the other ones that I haven't. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I am a very silly DM who doesn't think about things ahead of time. This is why it's called chaotic roll, guys. This is why it's called chaotic roll.
Are the rolls so chaotic that some of the bee insects are be yeeted out of existence?
You guys don't know that's happening. In fact, this is called spawning in, or they're just swarming towards you. This is fine.
our fun walk through the woods by these bees, mosquitoes, and gnats that just decided to come at us.
I don't know why there's an aura around your character.
Which character? Is it me?
No, it is Odilin.
I don't know either. Did I do something?
I don't know. Maybe you did. I don't know. It just magically spawned around you for some reason.
I think I might be blessed. I don't know.
Alright, so I'm going to write down. I still need to do their initiative, so hold on tight. I'll make it a roll so everyone knows what it is. Roll.
Are they all going to move on the same turn?
I'm going to do it as separate ones, so that's 7 times.
Hey, one of them scored lower than me.
Yes. So let's see. In order of character, it's Rafnenstein or Elfie and Odilin, but unfortunately one of the swarms of insects is first because it rolled an 18. So it's a swarm of insect, and then it is Rafnenstein, and then it is Elfie.
Aren't there like 2 insects first?
Yeah, there's one that got a 15.
Oh, 2 insects first? Oh, then there's 2 of them that go first. And then it's Rafnan, then it's Elfie, then it's Dylan. I'm writing this down so I know the turn order, because apparently, for some stupid reason, it won't show me
there it is.
It does have the turn order. Neato. But it looks
I think it's cute that it starts off with me at the top.
No.
Also, are each of the squares 5 feet?
The squares are 5 feet, yes.
That means that these insects can apparently travel a very long distance. There are a lot of squares between them and even the closest one.
We need to change our position.
Do you want us to start off closer to them, or what would you like here?
I only did that to spawn them in. They would be,
Oh, okay.
They're basically moving as a unit, like so.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So that's how they're moving up, and for some reason Morthos is first, and it's not doing it properly, which is odd.
Morthos should not be first. Morthos had the second lowest roll. He actually had the lowest roll. It's just that, like, he gets +3 to initiative.
There, descending order. Even though,
Yeah, there it is.
Yay!
even though that 21 shouldn't exist in your score, but whatever.
Where Kaylin Hroffenston seems to be not here in the order.
Kaylin, go into your character sheet and then click your avatar and your token on the board, and then do your initiative roll. It'll add you to the turn order. There we go, and then I fix it. There we go. That's better. Even though it would be 2 swarms of insects, then Odilon's turn, and then another swarm of insect somewhere.
Also, just out of curiosity, by murderizing these insects, would we complete our quest?
Probably
Yes.
not. If you click on the number, you can change the value. I just did it. Remember, I had a 21. If you click on it,
Oh,
Karen,
you can.
You can.
Wow.
You can change it.
All we got to do is murder these insects. Also, we'll have killed a lot more than 10.
Yes, because you guys did 4, and this would be 7. So that'd
No,
be 11.
like these are dozens, if not hundreds, of insects. If their swarms are the size of small creatures,
Yeah, it's true.
we should get a bonus.
I guess. Alright, so there's a swarm of insects. They move 20 feet. So you know what? Instead of having them be on 7 different turns, because it'll just confuse the fuck out of me, I'm just going to have it as they're all on their own together turn. That makes this easier for me, and it just makes it funner. All right, so they all have the same turn now.
Oh no.
Makes sense anyway, because they're,
That does not
working
advantage
as a
me.
swarm.
Yeah, but there's 7 different swarms, so they're going to kill us quickly.
That puts us at a very severe disadvantage. They're not very strong, but
Well, guys, let's see. I'm going to have them on the lowest roll, so it's on a 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Cool.
going to be the nice DM, even though it would be. So, yeah, it's Odilon's turn.
Well, in that case, she is going to raise up her battle axe and her shield in front of her, and she is going to charge right into the dead center while yowling loudly her battle cry. So I don't know how to do that. Let's see. How do I do that?
All right,
So she'd go right like here, because this is center,
yes.
right?
So
And then
30 feet away, yes, which is
it's not quite 30, but
yeah, it's not.
she
quite
can't
30.
go. She can't go right in there, but she'll go right up to the middle where she can be. And let's see, she will go to her character sheet. Just bear with me.
So
What?
you will attack, I guess.
I will attack with my battle axe. Do I hit the battle axe?
You click the battle axe button in your attacks and spell casting part.
And it's I'm assuming it's a normal roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a hit, because their AC isn't all that great. So which one are you attacking?
Dead center.
So this one. Right, roll for damage. You click the battle axe button on in the chat.
Okay.
Because that was a hit.
I get 6 slashing.
Alright, well, it's not dead, but...
Let's see. Do I have any? I moved. I attacked.
Do you have anything that's a bonus action?
It would intimidate be a bonus action? Can you even intimidate bugs? I'm not sure.
If you roll a natural 20, we could probably just sort of off and say that they're frightened, but probably not unless it's like that high.
I'll I guess try to roll a d20. Is that all right? Or what does the DM say?
I was joking.
What are you wanting to do?
Try to intimidate them?
That would be an intimidate check, so do that in your character sheet.
Okay.
I currently have to...
So do I just click intimidation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That... Well, compared to... Well, they have, like... that doesn't do anything, because they are immune to being frightened, so...
Okay. Well, I gave it a shot, guys.
I'm proud of you.
Alright, so... That's now, next turn. Or is it so...
Okay, just... Didn't, Who is this person without avatar? Who's this? Because someone else had 14, right? Someone was before me.
Raffenstein.
Raffenstein.
Had,
okay. Now it's 14. Okay.
So it's their turn, actually.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I had accidentally messed up doing a thing, so... And... Raffenstein, it's your turn.
So I can see that there's a little bit of audio coming over Raffenstein, but for some reason I am not able to hear it. I'm gonna bump up their volume and see if that helps.
Neither can I.
Sorry, Raffenstein. Looks like you're gonna have to keep on typing because we cannot hear you. I bumped up their volume all the way to 200% on mine, and I still couldn't hear anything.
They should try exiting the Discord chat and then coming back in, and that might fix
it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, finally. Freaking construction.
Right, well, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast...
We can't hear you again. I can see the green circle around your icon showing that you're speaking, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Morthos, since he's right beside me.
Okay. So you're gonna use your action to do that.
Actually, I'm just going to cast Sacred Flames.
Yeah,
Morphos doesn't need protection.
that's true. I'm gonna spend my turn buffing folks, so no te preocupes.
Right. So do the spell then.
You mean I actually get to cast it now instead of accidentally casting it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You actually get to cast it now. And then, which insect are you doing though?
I think it's AoE. Isn't it?
No, it's not. Also, stop
Oops.
clicking it. Alright, I'm taking the DC, the first one, which was the 1 damage, and you have to show me which one you were doing. Because I think it wasn't. Was it an AoE or isn't it?
I
think
can
it
check
was
right now.
I think it
A
was
flame,
a
yeah, a
target
flame-like
spell.
radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity.
Alright, so
Throw
it's a
one.
target spell.
Yeah.
So which one are you doing? Ping the one that you can that you're doing.
Do you know how to ping something on the map?
No, I don't.
So when you pick the one you want to go when you pick the one you want to hit, you move your mouse over to it and then you hold it. Right now you should be able to see a little I'm going to say orange circle.
Right,
Cool.
you're
That's the one
targeting the one right in front.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a good DPS.
Alright, but it's only doing 1 damage, so
Do you even want to try to make the DC save since it's only going to do 1 damage?
I have a question.
actually
How much health does this thing have left? Because it got already a hit.
it's at half health. It's actually really hurt because of the slash from the swarm is really hurt, so that's like half the bugs are dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does this kill it?
No. In fact, you don't, because outside of a specific thing for clerics, or even just warlocks in general, it doesn't do like if something passes the dexterity saving throw, they just get they don't get damage at all. So
Oh, so no damage.
well, that's if they pass a dexterity throw.
You're coming in and out.
that came in loud and clear.
All right.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you say that they didn't take damage.
Yeah, so obviously those storm just
It
bursts
takes
into
1
flames.
damage. It takes 1 damage, so 1 bug's dead. Congratulations.
Woo!
Yay!
We killed one.
No, because there's still like 5. No, there's.
I hear typing and then short clips of Zalrok speaking.
Zal is really annoyed. It's still alive, damn it. Have fun.
See, that was nice and clear.
Do you have any bonus actions or anything else that you want to do?
I mean, the sorcerer can still move.
I know, that's what I was asking. I'm trying to help it clearly.
I bet it wouldn't really help to fly up in space this time.
I'm gonna hide behind Luciano. I mean, Marthos. I'm gonna hide behind Morthos.
Alright, so it is. Is it next turn? Are you ending your turn? Alright, Elfie, your turn, go.
Alright, let me see.
So you're in stealth.
I'm still stealthy. Yeah.
So you have advantage on your attack roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the sword, with the short sword. Actually, yeah, I'm going with the sword. And you say I have advantage, right?
Yes.
Alright, so advantage.
If you are going with the short sword, then you have to be moving within melee range. Yeah.
Gee, wait.
So
Should we
wouldn't
try
it
the
be
bow instead? Because like I kind of like
more
being
than
like
likely?
behind.
If you want to attack from a distance, then yeah, you would have to use your bow. But if not, then
But
you
you
have
can't
to
like kill more just because you get close. I'm just gonna try to shoot the arrow instead. Let me try
Alright,
that.
so we're gonna ignore that sword
Yes.
roll and instead go short bow.
To be fair, the sword roll was yeah. Well, no.
Also, if you're gonna do, you want to ping whichever one you're gonna go after.
So then the DM knows which one to
Unless we're just assuming
guess.
we're all trying to kill that one specific swarm.
I mean,
We're trying to
it's,
squish one bug.
well, it's a swarm of insects, so it's multiple bugs. So,
Alright, so
Cool.
I'm gonna
so that
try
one.
to- that one.
Yeah.
That one right there.
Alright, so roll short
Alright.
bow.
Let me roll short bow here.
You have advantage on the shot.
Advantage. There we go.
Alright, now roll for damage because that hits.
Alright. Where do you click for the damage again?
You
in
click the word short bow.
Oh
the
yeah.
chat.
Okay. There.
Yeah.
Alright,
Nice.
so that is.
Oh,
Yes, that's a lot of dead bugs.
She also,
That
she's
one
also
arrow
a rogue.
just like attracts them.
She's also a rogue, so she would get her sneak attack.
Oh yes, so
Oh, that's true.
1d6, roll that.
Alright. Let me see. 1d6. Oh.
And what are you talking about? Oh,
Should have
Is
been
it
6.
dead?
It's 4. It's good. It's 4.
yeah, that is a dead bug.
Yeah.
I think. Did the whole swarm just get knocked out in one attack? Good job.
This is why rogues are OP, especially when they have advantage. So, and are stealthy.
We
Heck
should have
yeah.
all just rolled a bunch of rogues, and then this campaign would go very quick.
Healing rogues and death rogues and charisma rogues. And
Are there any
Lots of
rogues
rogues.
that can heal?
there's like
Can the arcane trickster heal?
We can do multi-classing.
That's true.
Alright.
and hell, the sorcerer can heal because they're a divine soul. So
I can heal. I like healing.
So we have enough healers.
basically, all right. So it is now Kersantin's turn. Unless
So
you wanted
I
to
guess
do
I have
another
like
thing.
moved already, right? No, I don't. I haven't moved.
Didn't
Is there
move.
anything I can move with?
If you want to move, but then again, you also have like you could also just move further into the shadows to not.
Yeah. What was this cunning action again? What was that?
Cunning action
doing?
allows you to dash as well as other things.
Like hide, right? I can hide.
You could hide as a bonus action.
So I'll try to hide. To vanish again.
Zal is looking up the hide action.
Would that just be like a...
You make
A
a stealth check.
A stealth check. Okay.
Yes.
No advantage.
You
Do I have advantage from the woods?
Well, considering you had advantage when you attacked because you were unseen, I guess you have advantage because of this.
Alright. There we go.
Yeah, you are still invisible to the insects.
I love that.
We should just stay in the foothills. All the quests we accept should just be here.
Yeah.
Also, their passive perception and their blind sight is garbage, so...
So really, all we have to do is just tank while she kills everything.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, so... Chrysanthemum, it's your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna pull my maul out and run up to help our new party member.
Righto. And I hit the thing, so hit it. Oh, it's a critical fail.
That is such a strong bonus. +7.
Can I just whack our new party member in the head with the maul?
No, because I get to roll the critical fail effects. Critical misses. So let's...
Is the AC of the bugs higher than that?
No, their AC is 12, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So... you got a 3. You dropped your weapon! And it sticks into the ground, and you have to use a bonus action to retrieve it. So as you're swinging it, it actually lands like 5 feet in front of the insect you're trying to hit, and it's in the ground.
And then I will use my bonus action this turn to retrieve it. Do I need to do a strength check?
No, it's just the bonus action.
Okay, that's my turn then.
One critical miss. And yeah, now it's Morthos' turn.
Morthos is gonna hop up over here. Morthos is gonna take aim at this swarm of baddies, and he's gonna swing his rapier. A natural 20.
Okay, collect. Oh, and now we get to do the critical hit effects.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh, you got a 100.
Slice and dice.
If your attack was made with a spell or magic weapon...
It wasn't. It was just a regular rapier.
Oh, so that critical hit effect doesn't even help you, so just roll the damage.
Well, it does 12 damage. I'm trying to think of if I have any special effects that stack. Nope. It's 12.
It is literally dead.
Yeah! I'm a big fan of this episode. Also, I am going to use one of my Bardic Inspirations. Bardic Inspiration's a bonus action.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to give it to my good pal, Karakistan, who sometimes keeps me from talking too much. And I'm just going to give him some good old words of encouragement. And that'll give him a bonus die 1d6.
So
for him to use whenever he needs.
So you are required to roleplay that.
So I look over at Beast, and I realize that he's probably feeling really down right now. And fortunately, you don't have to do it through music, because that would be a terrible experience that no one wants. So I'm just going to look at him, and I'm going to inspire him with some words. I'm going to tell him that I believe in him, and that he can absolutely take on this big old swarm of bugs. He can show these bugs who's boss. And now he has 1d6 to use however he needs. The rules for I'm gonna say the rules for this out loud. Kind of confusing. Once within the next 10 minutes, which is a whole bunch of rounds, the creature can roll the dice and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. So if he makes another natural 1, but because of his big ol' maul bonus wants to really make sure that that 1 hits, he could use his 1d6 and then with the 1d6, if he gets a 4, it should still hit. But the one thing is it can't be added to damage, which is unfortunate. But if someone's about to miss, now that we know the AC, they can, and they have the Bardic Inspiration, they can use that to make sure their attack hits, which could be really handy.
Unless it's a 1, because it still misses no matter what.
Well, if it's a 2.
Alright, so
Now it's the insect's turn, but now there's as many of us as there are of them, which is very good.
alright, so
We might actually live.
Yay!
Alright. So if I can stop getting this annoyingly in my way. This insect here, as they all are showing a turn, is going to go over here.
Oh
This
no.
is staying within your attack range, and it's going to gain advantage on its attack.
Wait, how is it going to gain advantage?
Because there's a flanking in this game.
There's a flanking. Oh no.
There's a flanking rule in my
Oh, there's
game.
a flanking. Okay.
So this insect is going to gain advantage on its
So
attack
if I
roll.
shout, look out, that's not going to help him.
No.
Well, bye
It
bye, Bard.
will attack you with.
Let's see how this goes.
I'm
Oh no.
going to make 2 attack rolls so that I get the total number. Do any of those hit?
Nope, both of them miss.
Well, actually, it was just to show the advantage roll. So basically,
I mean,
the 12 would have been the highest roll. But anyway.
but yeah, neither of them hit. So.
All right, and then there's yes, but there's still another bug right beside you, so it still does. Does the 19 hit you?
Yes, the 19 hits, which is unfortunate. But come at me, bug babies.
All right, so that is a roll.
I'm curious as to how this is gonna go.
44.
4d4, and it only does 7. That's fine. That's nothing.
Yeah.
And
I can just let him suffer through this. I don't even have to heal him.
I mean, I can also heal myself, but I don't know if people want me to be using my bonus actions on that when I could be helping them survive. So healing me wouldn't be a bad idea.
actually, I had messed up because that was only 2d4, but whatever. It was
So that means it does 4 damage? Psh, that's
basically
nothing.
basically 4 damage. All right, so this one is gonna come right at you over there,
Aw, man.
but
It doesn't have the flanking, so that's
no,
cool.
it does not. So it attacks. Does that hit?
What was
The
that? Am I
14.
looking at the 14?
The 14 what?
The 14 just barely hits.
Just barely hits. All right.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
at,
my exact armor score. So
yes, and that is a 9 to you
wait, how is that one a 4d4 if the other one wasn't?
because it's it's full health.
Oh,
This one is
okay.
half health.
Well,
this one is full
that's
health.
unfortunate. I'm going to use the words of everyone's favorite Overwatch character. I need healing.
You mean most annoying Overwatch character?
That's just like your opinion, man.
That doesn't sound like Winston to me, so.
All right, so this one is now going to go over towards Beast. Well, and then it will Kersantin's character and attack. Does that
Oof.
18 hit you? I assume yes. So because it's full health, it rolls the 4d4. It does 10 damage.
Gotcha.
And this one, because it's over here, it will attack Idolin there. That obviously misses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now it is Odelin's turn again.
Oh, Odalyn is going to go, and she is going to... God.
It's something really hard. Hopefully.
She is going to do the battle axe again. And I'm really confused about how to make it, because I keep clicking on him and nothing happens.
You don't have to click on the enemy. You can actually just go into your character sheet and click the battle axe button and attacks and spellcasting. You don't have to click the enemy to do that.
All right.
I think she meant which one she was indicating.
Oh,
yeah.
To indicate, just
hold.
Click and hold.
Yeah.
What, you're
So
talking
that's
that one?
the one that I'm in. Just gonna do it again, and here we go.
That's
Nice.
a hit. So now roll for damage.
So
You click the
then
battle axe button in the chat.
Nice.
And it is that one, so... Oh, nope, I accidentally, almost killed Luciano there. No.
Haha, you thought.
Oh no, that was actually the correct one, actually, so...
So Morthos is dead now. Okay.
Nope, Morthos is not dead. He's actually still alive. It's that bug in front of Odalin that was dead.
right, so and then Odalyn is going to come over here so that easy to flank.
You actually cancel out the flank now.
So, and I'm not anything I can really do now as a bonus action to intimidation. So,
Well, intimidate wouldn't actually work because they're immune to those.
so I think that's pretty much it. I don't need second wind.
No, you do not. Oh, but you can, as reactions, whenever anything attacks anyone within 5 feet of you, impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Hey, that's
Actually,
so
no.
good.
Actually, no, you can't
No,
because you
I
chose
can't.
defense. So there's that.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Oh, I got nothing. So
So,
that's me
right.
blocking.
All right. So now it's Raffensteinen's turn.
Kravenstaten.
Well, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Luciano.
Thanks, Bam.
Morthos. And I'm going to remind him tentatively that maybe rushing into battle isn't such the best idea.
I'm still standing, baby.
Remember, that's a touch spell, so you have to get in combat.
Yeah, you gotta come in close.
Yeah, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's just within 30 feet of you. So you have to get over towards Luciano to do it. Well,
Heck
30
yeah.
feet, and then touch him and cast a spell, and then roll for healing. So 1d8 plus your spell casting modifier, which is spellcasting mod. ability modifier. Yes, so let's see. That would be your charisma.
That would be my charisma. I don't know.
No,
for
that would
divine soul-
be 1d8 plus 4. Or
that's a higher charisma. Dang.
Yep,
So much
just need to type it
charisma.
incorrect. And, yeah.
a full 12. That is a full 12. Hooray!
Maybe I should have just let him die and raise him back from the dead.
No, that you laying on hands is resurrecting someone. It's just making
Cure
it stay
wounds
alive.
is good. So,
I'm happy
I know.
not being dead. Thanks, fam.
oh yeah, and you have to minus your spell slot by 1 because your slots were made. Because when you use spells within the first, you still need to get rid of that. That was. Are you going to do a bonus action? Why does it say Draconic Bloodline? You're not Draconic. You're Divine Soul.
No, I don't think there are any. Oh, I can move back. Okay, I run back.
Yeah.
And take apotex if you run.
I'm like the emergency medic.
I don't know if there was anyone within. Was there anyone with though?
But you can only move 5 more feet. You move 25.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think you can actually do that.
Yeah.
I can move here once
Yes.
far away.
You
that
actually
far,
couldn't. You actually couldn't move another 30 feet. So. Anyway, that's it. You're done,
Now the rogue can go stabby stab.
right? Rogue goes or shooty shoot, whichever.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
So you're hidden.
If I shoot, I have to like pick up the arrows later if they're still there, right?
Yeah.
Yes. As long as they're not broken.
Far away, though.
So.
Okay, I'm gonna run in here. I'm gonna run in if that is it even possible? Can I run through here, like?
If you run, then you lose advantage on your attack roll because then you get
On the staff,
seen.
yeah, I can't run. Okay, so sneak. How can I sneak over there?
You sneak by rolling sneak at advantage.
I'll shoot.
And then
I'll
you.
shoot. Worst case, I'll just like get rid of the
So
arrows.
you could just shoot them
Yeah.
with advantage. So.
Can you mark which one you're going to be attacking?
Yeah, just give me a second. Alright, let me see. Which one has the most health?
All of them.
All of them.
Just
all,
shoot one.
all 4 of the remaining ones.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this one here. That's
Nice
great.
straight shot.
Yeah,
With no
okay.
chance of hitting anyone else unless you roll a 1. But then again, you have advantage, so there's not happening.
Alright, so let's see. Bow. I have advantage. There we go.
13.
That is a hit, so roll damage.
Roll damage. Just give me a second. There we go.
Nice.
Another one almost dead.
Yeah.
And another one down.
There we go.
Did I kill something?
Oh,
Was it okay?
you still get your sneak attack, don't you?
Oh, that one's... Yes.
Yeah.
So 1d6. Let's hope it's a kill.
D6. Oh,
Oh,
I think that, like, just kills it, right?
it's a 12.
yeah, because in total that's a 12. It is dead.
I killed it.
One shots all our problems. Yeah. We just
one arrow lady. Instead of one punch man, have a better superhero.
Wait, how does an arrow like go through a swarm and kill all the swarm when all the bugs are on different various vectors and whatnot?
Are
It's
you
magic, we ain't gotta
questioning
explain
my
shit.
ability to shoot?
Just it's like it comes in so fast that there's a vortex and it just sucks them in.
Look, she's clearly Legolas, just
That's
with
what
better
it's gonna
hair.
require.
She's a female Legolas. Don't even question it.
Now there's way more of us than there are of these bugs. Heck yeah.
Well, you all. Well, I just to because the ranger isn't here, I'm just going to say that they went back to the tavern, just so that, and they're still going to get the XP for this murder, because I'm not going to be that mean DM who says if you're not here you don't get XP. So
wait, does that mean that we're normally gonna have 6 people in our party?
whenever the ranger shows up, yes.
Huh. Nice.
Right. So is that the end of your turn? Are you gonna go back and hide and?
I try hide. How was that again?
You do a stealth check.
Yes.
And you have advantage.
You have advantage on it. Because
I
You
just
basically
love, I
have
just love
advantage
this
on existence.
environment. It's just amazing. Yeah.
You have advantage on existence, basically.
Uh,
27.
that's yeah, you're invisible again, basically. Especially since you're a wood elf.
This is amazing.
Oh wait, but in any of the other locations, like the tundra or the dunes, it'd actually be super harder for you to get advantage. So
We're gonna
I
live
gotta
the
make
rest of
use
our
of it
lives
now.
in the forest. Okay.
Yeah.
We're either going to live the rest of our lives in the forest or never again. Trees, we don't even know what they are.
alright, so next is Kersantin, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in combat with the one that I'm with, but I'm going to move flanking on the one beneath Odalon.
To the south of Odalon, okay. So you don't get an opportunity attack against you because you're still within their range, alright? Attack. Alright, you get advantage on that attack roll too.
And remember that you have, if you need it, you can use the bardic inspiration.
Well, technically don't even need that.
Oh man, you did not need that at all.
Yeah, you're fine.
And it is
Oh man, just yeeted that storm out of his.
yep, that swarm is exterminated from existence. It's like smoosh. The ball went smoosh.
And since I'm using a maul, it just like spatters them everywhere. So
You're gonna have to clean that. You're gonna have to get that clean later. But do you want to do anything else?
I don't have anything else I can do, so that's the end of my turn.
Is me.
Yes, Morthos.
So, after getting almost all of my health back, I turn to face this one specific swarm, and I'm like, hey guys, it's time to get stabbed.
That's a hit.
And then it does 10 damage. It almost deletes all of these bugs. All these bugs almost also got yeeted. And at this point, I'm gonna turn over to Adalin, and I'm gonna be like, hey, you're new, but I believe in you. But boom, that's another instance of bardic inspiration right there. Because that's a bonus action.
Oh, she's touched.
Alright,
That's my
it is the buggy's turn.
There's only 2 of them left, and one of them is very almost dead.
Very almost dead. Yes, so, let's see, the one that is very almost dead is going to attack you.
That's fair. They're gonna miss.
Yes. And then the
They
one
tried.
that's still at full health here is going to attack this dude here. The the bugbear duder, and it misses too.
They also miss.
The bug mauler.
So now it's Dalen's turn again.
So Odalyn looks at the two, sees how bad off this one is, and decides to flank this guy.
Smart choice.
And
You get advantage on the attack roll.
okay, so she goes once again. She's just gonna go. She's gonna drop her shield and go in with the two-handed battle axe.
All right, you're switching to the two-hander. All right, roll to hit. That's a hit. Now roll for damage.
Just yeet those bugs out of existence.
All right, come on.
Almost yeeted.
Almost, yeah.
Ugh. That's all right. You can clean it up there, Crunston.
With pleasure.
All right. Not yeeted, but this encounter is
Almost yeeted.
almost yeet. All right. Ending your turn.
I'm good.
All right.
See how much more fun this is with a fighter who can just like.
Take hits. All right. So, Kaylin, it's your character's turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cast Fireball
Bolt.
on the one by.
You don't have Fireball.
Fireball would hit me.
Yes.
Okay, Fireball on the yeah, on that. So Fireball.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Freaking Fireball.
We tried.
I tried Fireball.
All right. Do you have a bonus action you can do, or no?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move further back.
Well, actually, that would just be a regular move action.
Hmm?
That would just be a regular move action.
I like how you
Oh, so
only
I
move
can't
back
do it.
one.
Like, you move back 5 feet. Even though you could move 30.
I'm gonna flee all the way over here.
There you go.
Every
I respect the dedication.
Every square is 5 foot, so. Alright, that's it?
That's it.
Alright. Elfie's your turn. Woohoo! Thank you very much, Tria.
Gee,
Tria, for the follow.
You're all standing in my way, guys. Alright, let me see. Like,
Alright.
if I shoot, then I'll either hit Odalyn or I'll hit.
Could
that?
move a little bit.
You can move a little bit, yeah.
Not exactly terrifying anymore. We've cleaned up a lot of this bugs thing.
Yeah, also, she could also just run in and stab
Yeah.
the rest of them.
Can I just like run over in here and I just like attack this thing here? This here?
Yes. You.
Okay.
I think that's 35 feet, so you can.
Alright.
Yeah, she'll just go one shot the rest.
Right, now attack with. Obviously not your short bow, with either.
My short
That close to Spire.
my short
yeah.
sword now have no advantage, right?
You do not have advantage anymore,
Okay.
but that's a hit anyway. And that's a death.
Those bugs just got yeeted.
It was actually 40, by the way. She would have done 1 up from it, but she still could have hit it.
Do you want to hide again?
Trio? Alright.
No, I'm gonna. Are there my like arrows on the ground or something?
Yeah, you
Pick
can-
those up.
You could always pick them up after battle's
I wanna
over.
pick them up now, though.
I mean, you already
That's-
moved 35 feet.
Yeah, but like I'm right
Oh, there-
there where I killed the ones.
Alright, so you could... You can pick it up now, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so it is Chrysanthemum's turn.
you yeet those bugs out of existence.
As long as you don't miss.
Yeah, and I look over at Odalin and go, "Beware of these spray," and then he's gonna slam his attempt to slam his maul down on them again.
On the like 2 bugs that are left.
The number of bugs that have 2 health among them.
I'm super impressed.
Alright, roll damage. Yeah, they have been yeeted out of existence.
I love this campaign so much.
Alright, I don't think you guys are going to get trophies out of this.
We completed the quest, guys. We did it.
Alright,
Let's
so...
scoop all the remains up into something, just like drag that back and like dump it on the counter.
We're a quick
have-
and dirty kind of team. What can I tell you?
Alright.
I was worried that it was going to take us a while to get our new companion back to town, but we can go back to town today.
Yay. Okay.
I guess we don't need proof, but
Just
You just get like some of the ichor, the grossness.
Actually, I'm going to say an executive GM decision that when you guys had accepted the quest, you guys got a bottle that whenever something died, it would add its essence to the bottle so that it would change color. And after fully killing the swarms and the orcs, it is now a bright red of bloody death, which you can show for proof for the murder of all the things.
Executive GM decisions are usually bad, but this is a great one. I'm a fan.
see, Morphos, we never needed to talk to anyone. We just needed to kill.
We just needed to
also
find a
didn't
whole
need
bunch
to
of
carry
bugs
around the
and
heads,
stab
though.
them.
We didn't need to carry around the heads.
Alright, so you guys get
Yeah, the heads give
100.
us style points.
You guys get 117 experience for this.
I'm assuming that you mean each, or do we
Yes.
split that? Okay, cool.
Each. This is 700 divided by 6. Well, like I said, you guys aren't going to get total experience anymore after level 2, so this is now each.
We're here. We did a whole bunch of stabbing, I did a whole bunch of inspiring. I'm fine with this.
I'm just lucky that I didn't like die in the shipwreck like everybody else. So
Hell, you're kind of lucky you didn't face the orcs last game at level 1.
I mean, it's fine. No one died.
And we got orc skins.
Except almost died because the DM decided to not let the ranger die from 5d8 force damage. Remember?
And because I rezzed Morphos.
Who had already done a whole bunch of healing before then. So basically, everyone played an important part, even the bird person who almost died.
Who is now back at the tavern.
I mean, to be fair, he went through a very traumatic experience. So
I've almost
I
died.
mean, 50 feet out of the air to just like fall as a bird creature, that must have been hard.
Well, he's Arakokran, so basically a native of the elemental plane of air, but was exiled, I guess, or something. I don't know. They have to let me know the origin story for why he's outcast and everything. Anyway, this is it for the game, guys. So we can, because I only do like 2 hours for this. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. My name is Zalrok Chaos. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye for now.